Please like, hit that button, and please hit that button. Subscribe.
Wait, what?
That was cool. Keep that in there too. Wait, what? That was cool.
No. I'm not keeping Wait, what?
Wait, what? Yo, did you see Aaron Hernandez on Netflix, man?
Yeah.
3 Point?
I haven't seen it yet.
Damn, it's good.
It's good, man.
It's real good.
No, it's crazy too.
It's real good.
I saw it. No, wait, you didn't see it?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
It's...
Am I good up there? I'm good, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
It seems like a perfect storm of issues he had. Not just one issue. It's
Yeah.
a perfect storm of issues. And this guy would...
He went
But-
nuts, man. But
but
that's
he-
right. A perfect storm of just
And he
everything
made a
going
great point. Some reporter made a great point. This man, allegedly, killed a person or 2 people that one, and then played a whole season.
No, right? No. He was
Turn it on, turn it off.
he was gone.
Yeah, man.
It was.
Yeah, it was sad.
He had gaps all in his brain, bro. Like,
yeah. He had
he
CT of a 6-year-old or 70-year-old. They said.
crazy, man.
That's sad.
Real quick, guys, we want to start this video off, man. We don't record every single day, so we're a little late on this, but still, I think it's only right if we say rest in peace to everybody that was involved in that helicopter crash with
Tragic.
Kobe Bryant and his daughter.
Very tragic.
Out the bellies, I
man.
forget the other names, but three
Just
separate families,
Kids
separate,
and just
Families, everything.
hard
horrible,
to
man.
accept, digest.
It is. I still get like clips and stuff of Kobe now. They put him up and they have a little rest in peace to do like his birthday or whatever. You know
It don't
when he was
seem
born.
real.
And it's like, wow, man, this man's actually dead. Like,
Yeah.
and I wasn't a Kobe fan until I actually didn't like Kobe until he played against the Celtics with the big 3. That's when I started being like, okay, I'm rooting for Kobe to go against them. And then as the years went on after that, he seemed like he changed a little bit and became more personable, and you saw more of him. And
Changed a lot, man.
yeah, man, just to think that he's on there with his daughter, like I can only imagine, bro. Like
That's rough.
if you know something's going down on that plane and she's looking at you for like
Help.
and you're just looking at her like there's nothing I can do for you. Like we're stuck.
Yeah.
Just rest in peace, man. Rest in
for
peace,
all
guys.
the families.
You never know when it's your turn, guys, your time. Don't take life for granted. If there's something you want to do out there in life, do it. Time is not, nobody's guaranteed tomorrow, man.
Right.
Nobody.
Make the best of it.
Make the best of it. Like you said, this is going to be Dave Chappelle's Mark Twain acceptance speech. I haven't seen it. I saw pieces of the Mark Twain, but I haven't seen the acceptance speech from him, though. Did you guys see this?
No.
No. What is
I know he
Mark
won the
Twain?
award.
What
It's
is
a
it?
comedy award for
Comedy awards?
legends in comedy and all that.
He won it or whatever the case is, and they had a bunch of people come out and present and just say like a big celebration for him. And people were funny, like his writer and stuff, Neil and everybody was on there.
Brandon, yeah.
But we're gonna see what Dave has to say, man. Once again, guys, thanks for always coming, stop by and watching with us. Leave a comment, let us know what you want us to react to. We will watch and react to anything for the most part. Just let us know, man. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, subscribe. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. I like not knowing what's going to happen. I like making memories. Sometimes I do all this crazy around my colleagues just so that they can tell their friends I did it. Rather than talk about myself, just briefly, I want to just talk about my genre. Stand-up comedy is an incredibly American genre. I don't think any other country could produce this many comedians. And unbeknownst to many people in this audience, I don't think there's opinion that it exists in this country that is not represented in a comedy club by somebody. Each and every one of you has a champion in the room. We watch you guys fight, but when we're together, we talk it out. I know comics that are very racist, and I watch them on stage, and everyone's laughing, and I'm like, that mother means that.
I'm sure he's telling the truth right now.
Oh yeah.
Of course he
Oh
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we'll listen to that racist shit and laugh and be like, he's comedian, he's
We
joking.
have no idea, right?
And Chappelle backstage like, no. This
he lives
motherfucker
it.
means that
He
shit.
lives it. Yeah. I
That's
agree.
crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I love Chappelle, man. I love how like he's very smart, intelligent. A lot of people don't know that about him. Like his mom, everybody went to school. And
Yeah,
like their doctors, all type of crazy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's intelligent, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't get mad at them, don't hate them. We go upstairs and have a beer, and sometimes I even appreciate the artistry that they paint their racist opinions with. Man, it's not that serious. The First Amendment is first for a reason. The Second Amendment is just in case the first one doesn't work out. We gotta let some air out of the ball, man. The country's getting a little tight. It doesn't feel like it's ever felt in my lifetime. So tonight, I am honored that my colleagues are here in comedy and in music. And I want everyone in America right now to look at me. Look at me smoking indoors. I didn't ask anybody, I just did it. What are they gonna do? Kick me out before I get the prize? No, nigga, this is called leverage. The thing that I liked best about tonight was that I saw so many people from different parts of my life, like friends that I grew up with here in DC, friends of mine from Ohio then and now, friends of mine from comedy clubs, all the musicians that blew my mind. You guys have no idea how you inspired me. I want to give a special shout out to my OG, Tony Woods. Miles Davis has a quote. It's one of my favorite. Miles Davis said so much cool shit, but one of the things he said I always loved, he said, it took me years to learn how to play like myself. You know, he would watch other musicians and he would try to play like Dizzy or Bird or all the guys who were great. Tony Woods was my Dizzy and Bird if I was a Miles. I was trying to play like you. You were the first person I ever saw do it absolutely right. You were fearless and you told the truth. There's something so true about this genre, when done correctly, that I will fight anybody that gets a true practitioner of this art form's way, because I know you're wrong. This is the truth. And you are obstructing it. I'm not talking about the content, I'm talking about the art form. Do you understand? Do we have an agreement? And what I really wanted to say tonight, and I'm glad I get the platform to do it, I'm gay. I am gay, and I can't wait to see what this does for my career, being gay like this. So many special shout outs. One of the main architects of the comeback of the century, my brother and my mentor,
Eddie,
the mighty Stan Lathan.
Stan. Yeah, he's a beast. Producer of a lot.
I never dreamed that I would be able to work with someone as great as you. These last 5 specials, straight fire. I wouldn't want to do another special with anybody else but you. So eat your mother vegetables and live as long as you can, because we doing a few more of these bitches. Neil Brennan, your speech made me cry, because it reminded me of all those hard days of work and all that money I never got for it. The other real special shout out I gotta make, because none of this would have been possible on any level without this person, is my mother. Mom. My mother. Mom. You have no idea what I put this woman through. If you had just given birth to me, that would have been more than enough. But the fact that she raised me and raised me well, we had a real oral tradition in our house. I knew the word griot when I was a little boy. A griot was a person in Africa who's charged with keeping the stories of the village. Everyone would tell a griot the stories and they would remember them all so that they could tell future generations. And when they got old, they'd tell them to someone else. And they say in Africa, when a griot dies, it's like a library was burnt down. And my mother used to tell me, before I ever thought about doing comedy, she said, you should be a griot. And she'd fill me with every story of black life. You know, she's educated in African American studies, and she would let me understand the context that I was being raised in. That I'm being raised in a hostile environment that I have to tame. By the time I was 14 years old, I was in nightclubs, mastering an adult world. It was terrifying. The crack epidemic was going on, and my mother would hear gunshots outside and be scared to death. Maybe it's my son. But early in my career, if you remember, Mom, you used to sit in the club with me. She'd do a full day of work. You'd be back there falling asleep, just waiting for me to go on. She would watch my show every night. Do you know how long that car ride is home? How many of you have ever heard your mother say, jokes were a little too much tonight, son? I was a soft kid. I was sensitive, I'd cry easy, and I would be scared to fist fight. And my mother used to tell me this thing, I don't even know if you remember, but you said this to me more than once. You said, son, sometimes you have to be a lion so you can be the lamb you really are. I talk this like a lion. I'm not afraid of any of you. When it comes word to word, I will gab with the best of them, just so I can chill and be me. And that's why I love my art form, because I understand every practitioner of it. Whether I agree with them or not, I know where they're coming from. They want to be heard. They got something to say. There's something they notice. They just want to be understood. Love this genre. It saved my life. So tonight, Mom, I would like to honor you in a very special way that I cannot do on my own. But because now I'm a man with great and influential friends, I'd like to ask my man Thundercat to come out on the stage. Thundercat, the Mighty Most Def. Washington, D.C., thank you very much for giving me a home and a place to start. Today is officially Dave Chappelle Day in Washington, D.C. The mayor declared it last night. So, in the future, on Dave Chappelle Day, I ask everyone who wishes to celebrate it to make one incredible memory for themselves and or somebody else. Thank you very much. Good night.
Nah, yeah, man. Long time coming, dog. This dude's been doing comedy in clubs since 14.
That's crazy.
That's sick.
So that's 30 years. He's got to be like 45 or 47 or some shit. So that's at least 30 years of doing comedy, man.
He mentioned something about Miles Davis. In Miles Davis' autobiography,
Boy, if you don't...
the reporter is talking to him, asking about his love of John Coltrane.
Right.
And he gives this comment to this day. My love for Coltrane, let me say this. If he had one tit, I'd marry the motherfucker. I love that line. I just love that line. When he said that about, if he had one tit, I'd marry the motherfucker. You know, just like that. But yeah, I thought about that. Chappelle is, rightfully
to
so.
me, honestly, just the greatest to me, man. And I think it's because he's so smart and so intelligent and just well read and everything. He can go from any topic, and he knows about it. So it's he has such
he makes you laugh
wide
and educate
range.
you. He makes you laugh and educate.
It's
you.
not like some ignorant motherfucker just like, oh, pussy and dick and pussy and dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, he can go from presidents to history to this to science to that. He can go to anything. So it's so broad. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what I love about him, man.
He's good, man.
He makes it funny.
Good speech.
Great speech, man. Well deserved, man.
And off the cuff, not even written. You know, that's crazy.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful mind.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Anything you guys want to say, man?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for subscribing. Please continue. Tell your friends, guys. Tell everybody. Drop likes, drop comments on these videos, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Well said, Gus.
Thank you, sir.
You might get the Mark Twain Award next time. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one, guys.
See you next time.
Perfect.